Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video we're going to be doing a dev blog volume 2 breakdown. However, there's also going to be some stuff that I want to go over that happened in the Discord that'll tie back into everything we'll go over here, and some pretty interesting stuff I'm pretty sure you guys will like to know. Now before we head into that, I will be doing a different type of editing with this video, so let me know down in the comment section below if you guys like this type of editing, or would you prefer more stuff I did in my previous videos. Now, let's get into everything. Like, subscribe, all that junk, and yeah, let's get into the breakdown. And just like in the previous blog, I'm going to be keeping everything sort of concise, maybe a little bit verbatim, but you know, I want you to get the message of what they're trying to say. Basically, this first paragraph goes over how their main goal when creating Marvel Rivals was how to bring superhero combat to life for the players. And that sort of boiled down to them having a whole army of mad scientists trying to come up with the idea of how to showcase that. And when it really came down to it, third-person shooter was the option. Next part of the blog here goes over how Marvel Rivals really isn't just about shooting guns. It's about quick targeting, executing attacks, be it range or melee, and feeling the rush of unleashing these ultimate abilities. They want us to feel that we're in a fully 3D spatial combat environment, and they want us to feel the raw power of the heroes and villains zipping around and using their powers, taking down foes with style. Now this really just goes to show how they want the game to feel like we are these characters, not that we're just controlling them, which is why these 3D spatial combat environments that they talk about have these destructible capabilities. They really want us to feel like we are in control, and that this game will be very fast paced, while I mentioned quick targeting, and about execution, decision making, which is what you really want in a competitive video game, which I believe they are striving to be. This next paragraph just gives us a little bit more reasoning as to why they did go with this third-person shooter combat core, and it really boils down to them wanting us to witness real-time environmental destruction, being able to give ourselves an edge to strategize, support, and synergize with our team to dominate the game against our opponents. And boy oh boy, I'm so glad that they really just come out and say that's the reasoning. A lot of development teams nowadays really want to do that, but Marvel Rivals development team surely is not like the rest. Now, with all sort of gameplay types, there are some drawbacks which they do go over here in this next paragraph, basically explaining that while it is third person, they do have to sort of work around all the different shapes and sizes that some characters have, going from the Hulk all the way down to Spider-Man. Now, they will be trying out different things, different FOV sizes and all this, but at the end of the day, the alpha test will give them a lot of feedback on how they can really improve on that sort of thing. And to wrap the entire dev blog up, they go over how it will be sort of a difficulty for some players to adjust from your typical FPS to a TPS, so first person shooter to third person shooter. However, they will be trying their hardest to make the transition as smooth as humanly possible, so that way you don't feel this sort of jarring nature going from playing Call of Duty to playing Fortnite. So basically, yeah, that's about it for the dev blog, but let's get into the stuff with Discord. And yes, for those of you that didn't know, Marvel Rivals does has its own official Discord server. I'll leave a link to it in the description down below, but that's how sort of the content creators are able to get an inside scoop, because we are able to talk to certain developers that work on the project inside that Discord. But anyway, enough of that talk, let's get right into the actual news. Now, we got some good congratulatory news for the Luna Snow creator, who at the start of this week will be with their new job title of executive producer. He totally deserves it. Good job, Danny. You really did need that. Now, also, Squid Pickle and 12 Hour have also leveled up in their respective positions. Congratulations to all three of them. You guys are awesome. You guys are cool. And you guys are really what's driving this community forward with the constant being in chat and talking with us. It really does mean the world to us. Now, let's talk about some stuff that they said right after this that is a bit of a hint and tease to some characters and maybe some gameplay mechanics in the future. Now, 12 Heroes being very sort of straightforward in the sense that this isn't really your typical shooter game, because most Marvel characters really don't shoot guns. Now, there are few that do, considering there's Punisher, Deadpool, Taskmaster, You get what I'm saying, but the game will primarily focus on the characters' abilities and the way they can fight in combat, which is why you haven't really seen too many characters with actual just guns. But speaking of a character that does have a gun that I did mention earlier, aka Punisher, Luna Snow's creator Danny also did talk about how Punisher, has a gun. Now this was in relation to a earlier person saying, will we have characters that scope in and go, first person mode? And Danny, retorted saying, we'll talk about that later. However, don't forget, Punisher has a gun too. So maybe we'll have some sort of implementation of characters that do have a sniper rifle. They'll be able to scope in, or maybe Punisher will have an assault rifle where he has a scope. So we'll see where that goes. And to wrap everything up, it's just one last screenshot here from the Discord. And it's just 12 confirming, yeah, there will be more dev blogs. They will be keeping more in touch with us, and they will for sure be more personal. Personal as in, not telling us their social security numbers. Personal as in, just keeping us in the loop of, how things are going. So basically, yeah, that's about it. That's the dev blog. That's some of the Discord news that was going on, and yeah, some of the channel, I guess you could say, updates. I have a new banner. The banner looks pretty cool, I think. I'll pop it up on screen right now for you guys. New editing style, so let me know how you guys think about that. Once again, just like, subscribe, yibber yabber, all that good stuff. And yeah, take care, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.